Hey everyone, I just wanted to preface this podcast by letting you know that I completely fucked up the audio. It was three of us sitting around a table and the gain was way too loud, so just letting you know that I might get a little bit loud at some points.
He's referring to when I laugh, and I apologize.
Yeah, it's totally Roger's fault, so this is your warning. Hopefully you guys enjoy the podcast regardless. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Dropping Knowledge Podcast. I'm your host, Talon Sai, and I'm here in Las Vegas with Mike from Ventura Munitions and Roger from QVO Tactical.
Yo!
What's it?
We kind of did this before. Actually, Mike and I tried to do this. Were you on that podcast?
Negative, sir.
No.
It's your buddy.
But this should sound a little bit better since we're all just kind of sitting on the couch hanging out. I'm about to end my trip to Vegas right now. I'm leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, Friday when you're listening to this. And it was good, man.
It's a good trip. It's your birthday.
Yeah, we celebrated my birthday for like 3 days. You guys probably saw that from the vlogs. Roger killed me on Saturday night, which you guys did not see in the vlog. But, yeah, it was good. So Saturday night, we go out to Apex, which is, what is it at? The Palms?
Yeah, it's where we did the suits at. J-Rock.
Cosmo.
Yeah, well, no, Cosmo's where we did Stitch Life, but my buddy who hooked us up over there, Jason Craig J-Rock, he's one of the managing partners for Apex. That's why I went over there.
So we go to Apex with our friends from Safe Life Defense, Body Armor, and they had a bottle of Magnum Grey Goose and 3 bottles of champagne, and we were all turning up. There was a lot of us, though, and we killed that bottle real fast. And then next thing you know, we're out of alcohol. And then 5 minutes later, the fucking waitress comes out with a big glowing Grey Goose bottle.
It's your birthday, man.
Yeah. But you weren't even drinking it.
I don't have to. I bought it.
I know. So Roger got another Magnum bottle of vodka, and he was drinking a Stella. So that's how that went.
I didn't want to throw up.
I didn't want to either. But I had no choice when it came down to it.
You did look a little rough the next day.
I was very rough the next day. Every time I'm out here, I feel like you're always rough the next day.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm always working.
Yeah, but
you literally took the next day off, and like halfway through the night, like no, not 3 a.m. No, like 5 a.m. when your girlfriend's dancing on my truck in the driveway.
True.
You're like, oh man, I probably should go to work. Everybody's kind of giving me shit.
We had a 4th of July sale. I knew it was going to be busy.
That's
I'm glad
true.
I went.
You shouldn't have told us in the beginning of the night though that you're like, yeah, I have off tomorrow.
You brought a sleepover
Would it have
bag.
changed anything?
No, you're
it
right.
Absolutely would not have. So it was still good. I got home safe. I got to work. Everything was good. Had an awesome day.
But then you missed the next night out.
I did. That's true. That's true. But seeing him the next day, I'm kind of glad I did.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, out of all you guys, I think I won out. I think I had the best weekend.
I think you did too.
Because we got some Doghouse.
It's just vodka, man. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it at all.
Never again this week.
What if that's all you
Never again this week.
What if that's all you drink? Just vodka?
No.
No better? Like if that's like just from
start to
finish?
finish? No.
No Jaeger in the middle?
No.
Just a couple tasers?
I think I still black out.
Oof.
I don't know what it is.
Dude, everyone's different, man.
It's the potatoes.
Well, when he started giving me shit about the Stella, I ordered like a round of Jaeger.
Mm.
Yeah, so I mean, I think I started the night sober. I was dead sober when we got to the club.
Yeah, we were like, we're not gonna get all crazy and fucked up and blah blah blah, and then
they came out with a big fucking neon sign that said "Happy Birthday, Talon." I was like, what the fuck? That was cool though. That place was really nice.
Yeah, it's nice because it's a smaller venue, and it's 37 stories over the ground.
Where's it at?
Top of the Palms, man. It's on the roof. Like
what used to be there?
The Ghost Bar.
Ghost Bar, that's right.
That
That was a cool spot.
Yeah, I like the glass floor, man. I'm not about gravity.
Nah,
Yeah.
Dude, heights, you can't shoot gravity, bro.
This rooftop bar had glass floors that you walk out over.
Yeah, no thanks. This
And
ain't
you're-
the Grand Canyon.
Or your friends jumping on it or something.
Yeah, they held me out there like bullies and fucking held me down and like stomped all over it. Like, it's fucking funny. I'm ready to piss myself.
That'd be kind of funny.
No.
We climbed on your roof yesterday, and you were
You
freaking
climbed
out.
on my fucking roof.
You-
I panicked and slipped.
You're like, yeah, we could totally do that, but then you didn't. You didn't
Watch the vlog. You'll see who went on the roof and who didn't.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, anyone listening watches my videos. You gotta watch Roger's if you haven't already. Mike, when are you gonna start a YouTube channel?
I'm not. I don't think.
No.
Nah.
You're the funniest guy
I'm
we know.
cool being in yours. I'm cool being
That's
a
true.
guest star.
That's true. You can save your funny moments for our videos.
This is true. See, I don't want to blow my load.
You
All over you guys, all over your channels. That's
Just blowing
that's
it
when
all
I
over.
want to blow it. You know what I mean?
I'm down for the.
Like, we always talk about David Dobrik's vlog. This makes me think right now, who is he?
Out of all of them, Scotty. Yeah. Too much Scotty. Too much Mike. No, there's not enough of you in this whole trip.
I'm sorry. Next time, I'll
Dude.
do more.
Like, I could totally see him telling a joke. Like, you guys climbed on the roof? Yeah, but like, you wanted to come too? Oh, yeah, but I didn't die. Some shit like that.
Did you die?
But did you die?
Huh. I'm gonna go into the podcast list. So I don't know if you've listened to one of my podcasts before. I just have random shit written down that like for some reason sparked an interest. Exanga.
Exanga.
Does that ring a bell?
Like how you
Like a
spell
game?
it?
That you buy on App Store?
Xanga. The social media. No.
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 What was
Neither of you.
No.
Dog.
It's
Well,
a social media platform.
Yeah.
What is it?
That never
what's
took
what's
off?
what's the hook?
No, it took the fuck off like early 90s.
You were born in the early 90s.
Yeah, well, that's when it started. I'm pretty sure it had to start
You
like
was sitting there
right.
like fucking hit me on AIM.
No, like
Dog.
right
BR
after the
BRB.
internet started. I had to be like fucking. I had to be like 12 years old.
When
There-
the internet
is
started for
there-
me, it was
is there a
AOL
logo?
and AOL Instant Messenger.
Is their logo like just simplistic, like fat letters that just say Xanga?
I
like,
think so.
Like medium letters.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I the logo's on my head, but I don't recall.
What was
it
your
being
first
a fucking-
social media?
AOL?
MySpace.
No, I never had a MySpace.
Nah, he was on them fucking chat rooms being like, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess AIM is kind of AOL. What was on AOL?
AOL was chat rooms,
And
right?
then all my friends used to go to
Yeah,
hotornot.com.
AIM.
Like,
AOL.
No,
Instant
no.
Messenger.
Like before Instant Messenger, like Instant Messenger was there, but like AOL when they started, like chat rooms were huge.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I do
Actual
remember that.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
chat rooms. Like,
But I remember it was all like,
Okay,
yo,
like-
ASL.
yeah, yeah,
Shit like
yeah.
Like how I'll meet like, I don't want to say fucked up shit. So I'll meet people on like, I get DMs, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll end up talking, like you guys know some of these people, I'll end up talking and you're like, becoming friends with, and they're out in Vegas, and then shit goes south. Like, that's how
Yeah.
chat rooms were, dude.
Adult friends.
But it's like you couldn't look at fucking pictures.
Dude,
Adult
can-
friends when you were 12 years old.
Could you imagine meeting up with someone that you met on a fucking public chat room that anyone can join?
Dude.
Imagine it.
You did it! How was that?
No, I didn't do it. I was
Oh,
like
fuck.
12.
True.
Yeah, no, I feel like it was like me and my buddies, like crowded around a computer, fucking with one person typing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to, like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, this brings up something else. Omegle, or, what's the other one? Chat roulette?
I never messed around with chat
I
roulette.
never messed around. Like I've seen like
You know
the
what
videos
it
and
is,
stuff.
though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Well, the only reason
yeah,
I even
yeah.
ever heard of anything chat roulette was because like the viral thing that went around where like Scott Disick and Kim Kardashian were fucking chat rouletting with people.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What was the, like I saw the, what the fuck was the one? There's like literally one video that introduced me to that, and it was a fucking dude. It was really funny. He was saying shit.
is he playing guitar?
Oh yeah, no, he was like super good musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably the do. He's a YouTuber, I
Yeah.
think, if that's who you're thinking of.
Probably. But no, I know. Did you ever? Were you ever on it? Did you ever go on
Oh
it?
yeah. Oh dude, we used to go on it and like we'll sit like one of our like our hot chick friends in front of it because like
Clickbait?
Yeah, clickbait exactly. Because then the dude will be like sitting there like fucking jerking off underneath the camera and be like, "Oh, what's up, girl? Where you from? Blah blah blah. This and that.
Oh no!
Get
Scratch
them
that.
titties out." And then we all jump in. We're like,
You're like,
"Ah, you
"No!"
fucking did!" Like we just rip on people.
No, I did that once actually. When I found out what it was, I went on to it, And the first one was like this super fucking geeky dude sitting there in with his headphones like this. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, next. And it was fucking it was a couple fucking. It was like the next thing that it went to.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, all right, well, I don't really want to watch that either.
Sammy, get in here! Sammy, get in here!
Go check this
Make
out.
them beat them at this!
We should go on there later.
Dude, that
Would be good for the vlog. You're
Have
still
you-
vlogging today.
Oh shit! No, where's my camera?
I don't know. It's sitting over there.
Mike, you haven't seen that video yet with
Amateurs.
the chick that laughs. She's recording her friend falling off the seat, and then like the meme is like, why does her voice sound like a dentist drill?
She sounds like a dentist.
She's like,
drill. I can't even do that.
I don't know, dude. This morning, like, I was just looking right at Talon, and I drank some water, but I like chugged it too quick, and like the first drop just went straight back into my
fucking
throat.
torpedoed.
Went every. And Talon's like, what
I
the
was-
fuck?
Sometimes drinking water is tough, man. I get that.
He's like, yeah, we're gonna go to Zupa's for lunch. I go, Zupa's. Spit shit everywhere. I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't mean to.
So wait, so you brought up Zanga or Zanga?
Yeah, dude.
So
Zanga.
were you on Zanga or
Yeah.
What the-
Like
what did-
hard. It was basically.
What
like,
did your page look like? Did it have sparkles? Were there gifs on it?
I don't think you could do that shit at the time. I remember going on there, and it was basically like a blog. So you had like, I don't even know if you had
Fucking
a
live
profile picture.
Like live journal? Sitting there talking.
Yeah.
Wasn't
So
that
like
there?
you would write a post,
Uh-huh.
and dude, I would write out every fucking thing I did that day. Every single thing.
So you were like the original.
I don't know.
Vlogger,
Like
blogger.
that's just like what people did. Like, oh, woke up at 8 and took a shower, and I was out of toothpaste, so I had to go downstairs to get more. And then the dude, like all throughout, I was in middle school or high school. No, I had to be middle school.
So like,
Serious
you're writing-
questions that's still
Go ahead.
around.
Is it still around?
Is your page still out there somewhere?
Oh, I wish.
In the internet.
There's like a Zanga 2 now, and I don't
They didn't
know.
fucking pull no archive stock?
Dude, I don't know. It might still be out there.
I will find you.
I hope you do.
And I will start an
Send me a
Instagram
link.
that's just snippets of your life as a 12-year-old.
Oh, dude, that's the last thing I ever want to see.
Man.
Dude, when Facebook memories pop up from like 2 to 5 years ago, I fucking delete that shit. I'm
Mine's like, hey, on this day you got married. It's like, you clearly know my status as a divorce now. Like,
Don't fucking
why the
look
fuck
at
do I
it.
want to relive that?
that's terrible. I just see
On
like
Facebook, you're a dick.
It literally did that.
that's bad. Dude, and like I used to post the cringiest shit. Half of it don't make sense anymore because it was all like inside jokes with friends, but I don't even want to look. I would say let's look right now, but I don't want to look.
Well, it made me think you're talking. You used to write everything down. It's like, remember I told you about that Gary Vee video I watched where the chick was like, I don't think I'm interesting. I don't think I'm funny. Like, I feel like I want to do a vlog, but I don't think anybody would watch. And he's like, look,
bullshit.
just do it. People will find it interesting. And it's funny. So like, some of your subscribers know you as what, like, you know, gun stuff, right? And then some of you know you as like before when you're drinking, partying, all that stuff. Like me, when I watch your vlogs, like I never watch it if it's a gun thing. I watch it. When it's your life. That's because I laugh my ass off.
Yeah. I'm the same way though. Like
I work in the firearms industry. I don't watch anybody's gun. Like if you look at my Instagram feed, there's very few actual gun shit on my feed.
yeah.
Like I'll follow a couple other like Kydex builders that I'm friends with and we like talk and share ideas with. But other than that, dude, it's like food and it's like Daquan and every other funny account out there.
yeah.
Like I use social media as the way for when I'm having a shit day that I can just start scrolling and laugh my ass off and go, look at this, and then hear that fucking chick going.
Just memes for days. You showed me like 15 memes at lunch today. Dude, that's the thing though, like everyone, because I make gun content, they think that I fucking watch all these other people. I know who some of them are because when I first started getting into it, like
Yeah.
Cullion Noir, big fan, like used to watch all of his shit. Hickok, obviously, if you want to know something about a gun, you fucking watch his videos. And then all of these newer people who are coming up, they're like, oh, you should collab with this person and that person. And I'm like, never watch a single one of their videos.
Which, like, no, it's no offense.
No offense,
It's just-
but I'm not into it like
Yeah.
that. I like making gun videos because it's fucking fun to shoot guns. I'm not out there to be like this
Yeah.
preacher. Nothing on my channel is political. I just do it because it's fun.
Right?
It's a hobby.
I talked to you about getting into vlogging back in like September, October. Like when I went to San Francisco to see Dallas Green.
Yeah.
And I remember I called. I was like, hey man, I got a couple questions and that. Bought all this equipment and gear. Made like 3 vlogs, but they were like 14 to 15 minutes long. I spent so much time editing. It took forever because I wanted to look like Casey Neistat. I'm just like, man. And lost interest. Pew! Off the thing. And then I think it's when I started watching David Dobrik where I'm like, dude, 4 minutes, 20 seconds, that's so genius. Like, I could easily do a 5-minute video every day, and it'd be fun and I just wanted something for me to do creatively every day.
Outlet,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I used to use holsters as that, but now it's like I have to go out there, hey, man, you have to get 40-something holsters done today to be caught up with your deadline. I'm like, it's like, before I was a cop, I was a computer science major. I was a computer programmer.
That sucks.
I love making video games. I love making my senior project. I made we had to make a credit card algorithm. We had to create a generator that made credit card algorithms for credit card companies. That was our final project.
Shit.
I went to a private school here, and when I went to college, everybody's like, "You're gonna continue CS." Fuck no, hated it. I hated like, hey, it's 1 a.m. You got to be at school at 5 a.m. thinking I'm in college already because I'm trying to figure out the problem with. Out of the 2,600 lines of code, you're trying to figure out the one.
I just hate sitting there in front of the computer all day. Like, I took a bunch of... I was a computer science major before I switched. And you know what? Fuck degrees, first of all.
Yeah, right?
That is completely out the window now.
For all you guys listening that know QBO, the company, like, I've gotten a lot of people asking, like, what did I do, this and that. Listen, I don't have a college degree. If I took a math and a science, I'd have, like, 3 AAs. But I took every college class that helped me, what I was doing at the time. When I became a cop, I took English. I took every class I could take in English. I took. They have a class called report writing. I took that. I took creative writing. I took. You got to make up stuff in some police reports. But I'm just kidding, ha.
I was like, wait, is he fucking serious?
But what I'm saying is,
cut that one out.
Yeah. I was like, yo, people listen to this podcast, right?
I spent money on the classes that pertain to whatever the profession I was doing at the time. When I was at the county, I was head of security here for our county officials. They were like, hey, business relates to your position, your career here with the county. We'll pay for you to go back to school for business. And I used all of that education and put it towards QBO. That's how I started learning about how I pay my staff and organization and the structure for my company if I was going to have staff come on or have them come on. Our final project, they're like, you got to create a company. I told them, I was like, I already own a company. Can we just use mine as a model? My teacher let me... Like, he gave me 6 students, and I had free employees for a semester.
Hell yeah, dude.
They were making my banners. They were doing this, like, the social media advertising for me.
No
reposting.
Shit. That's dynamite.
Anyway, like Talon was saying, like, listen, if you're out there trying to decide on what you want to do, and you think college is a route, if you're not going into debt to go to school and you have no other avenue, by all means, yes, go to school. I'm not saying college isn't a smart way to go. All I'm saying is that it's, in my idea, in my thought process, it is not wise to put yourself in debt to get an education that's going to make you less money than it's going to pay off that debt.
Well, and also, like, okay, so college, one thing that people overlook a lot, I think, is the networking that comes out of college.
That's
so if you're
huge.
just going, I need a fucking piece of paper, don't waste your fucking money. If that's all you're doing is just to say that you can, fucking prove it to your parents want you to, whatever, absolute waste. But if you are going there, go there for the full experience, meet people, network, meet people with similar interests to you or fucking dissimilar interests, because they'll open your eyes to so many different things that, like, you never would have thought of before.
100% true.
Yeah.
Half the stuff that I'm able to do in this town is because of
People.
networking. Like,
Yeah.
I want to go back to school again, and I can afford to pay for it for marketing.
Yeah.
Just to increase those skills I already have. Like, you've hung out with me every time you come here. Is there not one place that we don't go to where somebody doesn't know us?
Pretty much everywhere we go.
Like, when I started... Because I used to go to JJ's store, I used to go to your store, I used to go to, like, fucking Spartan. I would go anywhere that had a product I was looking for.
Yeah.
And then I started interacting with your brother on social media, and I was like, hey, I'm going to go in there and talk to Ventura guys, and we hit it off, and now I only go to your store.
Yeah.
And I'll call you right away, like, hey, what's the stock? And, like, I don't care if it's $50 more, if it's $100 more, because I know I'm supporting your business, and I'm doing stuff with people who are after the same goals and dreams of what we want to do.
Yeah.
As opposed to just getting it for the cheapest price. The guy on your live today, why should I order your holster over competitor ABC's holster? My response to him is like everybody else. I don't know anything about XYZ company, so I can't tell you why you should buy mine over there. As I can tell you about mine, but you obviously support.
But also,
talent.
like, no, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, why
Why
are
are
you here? Is a question.
If you like my content, like I I mean, that's not really a good way to put it, but if you're on my live stream, you know that I only run QVO holsters, so support the cause.
That's all. It's a community. We've built a community. We are a community, and it's only getting bigger. It's only getting stronger.
Like 2020 hindsight, I'm thinking, man, I wish I would have said like, well, would you buy the guy on the street that you don't know a meal, or would you buy your sister a meal or your brother a meal?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm that same way too, though. A lot of people, I mean, my friends and a lot of people who watch my videos, I don't think everyone understands why I come out here all the time. Is because like us as a group and then some of our other friends that we're always with together have that same mindset that we talk about all the time when we're out here, but we never really had like a long-winded podcast conversation about it. But everyone's doing their own thing, and I gotta try this. Hold up.
It's not bad. It's light.
Ugh, it tastes like piss. I'm drinking a Peroni.
I had one after a hot day of golf, and I was like, man, I want more of these.
I hate beer, man. But everyone out here is doing their own thing, and
our own thing, but integrated with one another.
Yeah, back to like what we were talking about. If I would have known that I could do what I do now earlier on, I've been passionate about making videos since 2009, like for a long time, all throughout high school.
Legit, just said exactly what I told you in January.
Yeah.
When I was like, hey, I'm quitting my government job. You're 8 years younger than me. Do it. Like, if I would have known what you know now at 26, when I was 26, I'd done it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and I mean, it's super early to be saying this, but I'm super happy doing what I'm doing, obviously, or I wouldn't have done it. But
you have to educate yourself at the same time. Like everybody thinks like we do those crazy things. Half the crazy things we do is just because I have friends that I grew up in this town that, you know, just want to be nice to us. Like they have us come out and do crazy awesome stuff. Like when they see it a success, we don't pay for any of that stuff.
Yeah, it's not like we're out here. Well,
that was different. That was your birthday.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not like we're out here spending a lot of money. When a normal weekend in Vegas, we really don't spend that much money.
Like, okay, so on the vlog when you saw us buy those suits, I showed the price of the suit. That price was for 2 suits. We got 2 for 1. Of course, you have to take advantage of being able to go to a major suit company where like celebrities go and stuff. If they're gonna be like, yo, you can get 2 for 1.
And it's not like off the rack type of suit that you get at like Men's Warehouse.
They bring a stylist out. They bring a stylist out who brings you out like expensive ass whiskey and champagne.
That shit was good, by the way.
And then they custom fit you, and like they have you hang out in their lounge. They get you all liquored up.
But yeah, it's so coming out here, being with like-minded people, it's nice because just the networking aspect of it. I don't know. I forget where I was going with that, but
you were talking about how if you would have known, like you've always been passionate about this.
Oh yeah, and like when I made the video about me quitting my job and like this is, I mean, I thought that out for
that was
good video.
Yeah,
I quit.
Yeah.
Like a couple people were like, "Oh, it's so fucking cringy when people say that they're passionate about something." I'm like, "Oh, well, you fucking have no hobbies, no interests. You don't get it then."
It's the same thing when people bitch about, like you talk about money and how like you need to do X, Y, and Z to get it, and money doesn't equal happiness. That bullshit. Daniel Tosh said it best. You ever rode a fucking jet ski?
Right there.
Yeah.
Try to not smile riding a jet ski.
Exactly.
And you can't afford a jet ski because you don't make any fucking money.
So what I've been telling people as of recently, they're like, "Wow, dude, you're fucking crazy for doing that." And it's like, my thought is, whatever you're doing. When I left my job with like my corporate world coworkers, they're like, give us a speech, tell us like what you're thinking. I'm like, if you have something, anything, it could be an interest. This is sort of like Gary V-esque. But if you're interested in fucking painting or music, just any of your hobbies, no matter what the fuck it is, it could be fucking grooming dogs. There is a monetary value in it if you leverage everything that we fucking have access to. Main thing being social media. If you are passionate about something, fucking document it, because it doesn't take that much work. Put it up there and like just see what happens. And that's what people don't understand. Like, there's so much you can do nowadays and monetize what you love to do, but no one does it.
100% agreed. The vlogging thing, like, I obviously, we had talked about this, and when I was a police officer, we had this theory about the cop you become. We had to go through 6 different field training officers, and the police officer you became was everything you took from those 6 different filtering officers you had, and that's what kind of made you the cop you were. What you liked from this cop and that cop and this cop, and that's what made you into the police officer you were. I felt like with vlogging, I'd watch all of your vlogs. I'd watch all of Casey Neistat's vlog. I'd watch all of Peter McKinnon's vlogs. I watch all of David Dobrik's vlogs. And I was like, man, I don't want to be like just one person. But I was like, if I don't start putting out content, I'm never going to do it. So, like with my vlogs, my huge goal with it is it's two-part. One, I want to look back on this shit 10 years from now and go like, damn, dude, like this is how it started. Granted, we're 5 years in now. For the second time, I know there's going to be at least one person out there that's watching these every day going like, hey, you can live this entrepreneur life, have fun, but you definitely see in my vlog the parts where, shit, every day at the same time, Roger's up, he's got staff, he's grinding it out, he's working on holsters. You'll see the late nights that they go, hey, I can do this. Because for me, it was other holster makers putting stuff out. It was Gary V-esque people putting stuff out, talking about, like, Gary V talks about regret is poison. The things that hit for me were, he talked about if you really want to go do something and you're on the fence about quitting your job or leaving whatever to go do it, go to retirement home. He's like, you'll hear the first 5 stories of regret and you'll quit everything you're doing that's toxic in your life and go out and do whatever you're passionate about. Like, when you really think about it, you only get one shot. And like that whole thing, what would you do if you won the lottery? Well, there's the Gary Vee post about you won the lottery. Like, the odds of being born are 1 in 400 trillion. So, like, you won the lottery. What the fuck are you doing with it?
Yeah.
And I'll be damned if I'm like, I did 11 years working for the government. I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing with it? I've been saying a lottery ticket for 11 years. And I grinded it out for 5 years, but for 4 years. In the 5th year, it took off. Like
that's another thing that people don't realize. I hate when people who haven't talked to me in a while, or they like see what I'm doing now, but still we're not like they're like a peripheral friend, not like a direct friend.
Oh, it must
who
be
I talk
nice.
to all
This
the
shit
time.
just blew up for you overnight.
Yeah, they're like when they'll like message you, be like, "Hey man, I see what you're doing. You're so lucky." Am I?
Luck has nothing to do with
Lucky.
it.
I've been working 9 to 5 for the past 4 years after college, which, yes, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm thankful for everything that I have.
I think you're lucky that you realize that you are truly passionate about something you can do.
Yeah.
And
That's
did
true.
it.
Honestly, a lot of people like have no passion.
Exactly.
They have a drive. I mean, to like they want to make money.
They wanna
want to
live.
have a good life. They want to meet awesome people. You know, like they want to have a good life, but like they just work and then they do nothing. And then they do it again. They do it again.
That's what I was afraid of, man. Like doing the 9 to 5 thing in a corporate environment every day, moving around every 6 months to a different city. It's so different. It was dope. I get to see all these places and meet new people, but it's so fucking repetitive. And every time I got to a new place, like as my channel was growing, I'm like, man, maybe this is the time where I just take it full time. And it wasn't at that one. Moved to the next place. I'm like, man, this is the time I got to do it. Finally, I got to Miami. I'm like, okay. I had this discussion with Roger. It was SHOT Show. It was right around the time that I was
we were all
moving.
sitting at OJA, and I looked at you and Danny and Mike, and I'm like, after 11 years of work for the government, I'm quitting this week. And they're like, nah. And I was like, no, guys, seriously.
Like, yes, do it.
I'm putting in I'm quitting. And I put it in. SHOT Show ended the end of January, and I put my 2 weeks in, February 16th. They literally gave me my eval and gave me a raise. And in return, I gave them.
This is bad timing right now.
Like, we need you to sign this eval. Here's your 4% raise. And I was like, I need you guys to have this. And they're like, and my boss was like, you're quitting? And my boss and I were pretty tight at the time. Like, I showed him my numbers, and like, you guys know me. I'm about numbers. Like, to me, those are results. Results are what get people to listen up and see what's going on.
And in the shit we do, numbers do really mean a lot.
You know, he's like, I get it. You have a big Instagram following. I was like, let me show you exactly what that Instagram following translates to money.
Monetarily.
Yeah, monetarily. And when he looked at my money side of things and my accounts, he's like, my boss's exact words were, what the fuck are you doing here?
Well, it's funny, man. Do you remember that one time when we pulled up your fucking analytics and saw how much of your actual checkout traffic was just Instagram? It was like 75%.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
dope.
crazy, dude.
And not saying it's bad because we're the same, but your Instagram following isn't like as big as it could be.
No, not at all.
It's just like normal.
I'm all about the quality over quantity, and other people have talked to me about like how we do so well with such a small. Like my Instagram account right now, it's almost at 26,000. It's not crazy numbers.
Yeah.
But it's because my followers are legitimate followers that I engage with. Like any of these guys can tell you, me being on my phone, it's cost me relationships. My last relationship, that's what it cost me. But to me, QVO is the longest relationship I've ever had. It's 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I have a customer that messages me on Instagram with legitimate questions or is giving us praise, like, hey, man, I got the holster and I love it. I can't thank you enough. I'm going to take the minute to respond to that person right there and then.
Yeah.
They spent their hard-earned money. They're taking time out of their day with their family or whatever they're doing to drop me a line. I'm going to respond. And that's just the way I see it. That's the way I think businesses need to be. I'm all about customer service.
That's like the one divide between us, because you're running a business and I'm just making content. So the questions that I get are from people who know me inside and out if they watch all my videos, and they just throw like random shitty questions at me, or they're like demanding something, like make a video on this.
Yeah, but I feel like if somebody went on your I quit page, right? And it's 3 a.m. and you get a message all of a sudden that pops up and going, hey Talon, man, I just want to drop you a line. I've been seriously thinking about quitting my job that I've been at because I'm super passionate about art or super passionate about music. And dude, you legit were like the nail in the coffin to give me the inspiration and drive. Bro, I'm doing it. Fuck it. Thank you. You can respond to that.
That's the shit. Exactly.
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to respond to some dude at 3 a.m. like, yo, why don't you make it for fucking XDM 4.5 inch?
Yep.
Because XDM suck.
Dude. Don't be mean to my brother like that. Nick's probably going to listen to this sooner or later.
Hey, and Nick has the only XDM holster ever made by this company.
Dude.
With the quickest turnaround time ever. True. And if you want to know how he got that, he legit gave me a gun. He's like, I don't want this gun anymore. You can have it.
Holster.
But you get what I'm saying? If somebody messaged you like that,
yeah, dude,
you would stop. We could be hanging out. We could be at Excess
right now. I would be
partying right now,
to it.
and you'd be like, "Hey, dude, hold on. I need to respond to this."
Yeah.
Because you recognize that somebody took, like, time to me, as gay as it sounds, time is to me the real currency in life. The reason I like whenever you guys are available, whenever like or have you guys over for dinner, is because I know that you could be spending your time with your family in PA. You could be spending your time with Sammy or your brother, but you're here hanging out. You know what I mean? And so that's why, like, I don't give a shit about the money. I don't care about when we go out and spend crazy amounts of money or go do crazy things. When we go to Excess, what does it end up being? It ends up being the girls that we're with dancing, acting all crazy, and us sitting on the couch. Hey guys, what do you think about this meme? What do you think about that meme?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing. If anyone wants to get a response from me, don't just send me a random question. Like, let me know who you are, how you found my channel first. Like, be like, yo, Talon, I've been watching your videos. Just found you this week and I really enjoy what you're doing. Then I'll reply to you. But if you just message me and you're like, yo, review a chip or rhino, like, I kind of want to do that. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to respond to that. Yeah. And then people get pissed.
It's not a quality comment.
They expect you to write back to every single
Some people.
Well, actually, no. I mean, yeah. There's all
your video probably gets, what, 250 comments on average?
Yeah, probably.
I look through them. And the ones that are meaningful comments, like if somebody wanted to legitimately ask you, like, hey, Talon, man, I've been watching your stuff. I can't find anything about the Chipper Rhino. I'm really back and forth between this model and this model because of X, Y, and Z. If you ever get a chance, man, I think this would be a good one for you to review. I think when you see the quality behind somebody's comment.
Exactly.
Like, it's like emails.
Well, yeah.
I get emails where the subject line is, do you make a holster? And then the content in the email is Glock 26. Like, that's your email. Subject line, do you make this holster? Glock 26.
That's the thing. You have to reply to that because you're a business.
But I'm just like...
That would drive me fucking
where was
insane.
the etiquette? Where were you never taught in school or by your parents? Like, when I sent an email to somebody, and I actually had one person complain to me the other day, and I lost business from this guy, and I felt bad, but at the same time, I'm not going to change. I'll respond back to somebody like, hey, brother, man, I appreciate you checking us out. Thanks for dropping us a line. In regards to your question... This is what you would need to do. This is the option you need to select. If you have any questions, hey, feel free to hit me or Des up, and we'll get back to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Intro, like a greeting.
Yeah.
I messaged the guy back saying, hey, brother, and he responds back. He goes, you know, I would think after I spent $100 on a holster with a company, you'd have the decency not to call me brother. I'll just shop somewhere else.
What? What?
Yeah, no bullshit.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, so I responded back. I was like, hey, brother, man.
You call everyone brother, man.
Yeah,
brother, man.
I was like, look, dude, I was a cop for a long time. That's just something that's been ingrained, and honestly, it's a sign of respect, but I completely understand, and we're probably not the company for you. Best luck somewhere else. Have a good day.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. The stupid fucking email was like,
how dare you
fuck
disrespect me calling me brother? Was he black?
God.
I'm not going there.
But still, you shouldn't take offense to
I don't know.
that.
He didn't change like the color background of his email. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, like you were saying, like, if you don't take the time to put a quality message together, why do you have this entitlement or expectation of getting more in return?
Dude, that's
everybody feels entitled.
That's
dude.
That's the title of this podcast, comment etiquette, because people don't get it. They just spew shit out thinking that no one's gonna see it.
Like you on my post, when do I ever like retaliate or fucking bash somebody? Never.
It's hard not to, though.
It's hard.
It's
I
hard
fucking gave in yesterday. Like that Sam Pitchford kid. There's this kid who's 21. He purchased a holster, never messaged me or anything. No, he's on Instagram. It's cool.
Okay.
He's awesome. He's the kid that he's the one that was doing the, I don't know who the guy that commented.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sam
Okay.
Pitchford
Yeah.
was the repost. I
Yeah.
reposted
Yeah.
him.
I was gonna say don't
Sam
name drop
Pitchford's
people.
awesome kid, 21 years old, got into firearms. The kid is wicked fast, and you can tell he's been practicing for a long time.
Oh, is he the draw guy?
Yeah, I posted that video.
Yeah, I saw it.
One day, 15,000 views on this. I sent him today, like, hey, bro, just so you know, you got 15,000 views. He's like freaking out. Roger, thank you so much for the repost. Oh my god. And like, what? It took a couple thumbs.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, dude, thank you, man. I appreciate the support and the content. Like, and I'm telling him, like, sorry, I don't make a holster for you. He went with the FN 509. I'm like, I don't have that. But he just posts content, and then somebody goes and comments. He's like, it's pretty stupid. He's practicing with real ammo. That was his comment. That's it. And so I responded back. I was like, oh, well, he presses the trigger, gun goes click instead of bang, so I'm pretty sure he's using snap caps, but maybe I'm stupid too.
Or maybe I'm stupid too.
And right when I sent it felt good. At the same time, I'm like, fuck, I represent my company. I'm supposed to, but at the same time, like, nah, fuck that guy, dude. Like, there's all these positive comments, right? And what happened in the days of like, we call it thumper rule. My mom always told me if I have anything good to say, I shouldn't say anything at all. So just keep fucking scrolling, bro. Go bash on the.
But that's what like social. That's what fucking half of social media is.
That's what the
dude.
internet is.
You look and you're like, what the? Why did you fucking take time out of your day to write that?
What's
that
some of
fucking vitriol bullshit?
What's some of the shit that you get?
But hold on, at the same time, when you say that, it made me think, like, man, why would you take time to leave one fucking negative comment? And then I go, why out of all these comments is the negative one the only one I decided to respond to?
Dude,
so then I kicked myself in the ass, and I went to every other fucking comment and responded with legitimate messages like, hey man, thanks for checking out Sam's video, he did awesome, I agree with you on the reload, this and that, like went through on everything.
But I think honestly, like, and I'll have to like step back from it. I think that's why people leave shit like that, because they know it's gonna get some reaction, dude. Yeah. Like you know that's the one that's gonna fucking drive you crazy. Either that or because they're like, oh well, look at all these guys fucking praise. I'm the one that's right. That dude's doing something wrong. I'm gonna fucking point it out because I'm the shit.
So when shit like that happens, I'll typically just block them from my comment section unless it was constructive first. Like, yo, nice video, but this I don't like or don't agree with, whatever. But I had the hardest time getting used to that. Like once my videos started getting views and I started getting more and more comments, I'll get like 100 comments. They could all be like, oh, dude, dope video. I appreciate everything you're doing, blah, blah, blah. And that one person could be like, turn your fucking hat around. You're not a hood rat, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, dude, now I'll screen.
Does that still get you, though?
No, it does. It
always
doesn't
makes me
anymore.
think like, man, I'm going to create a new position. Like, hey, Des, guess what your new title is? You get rid of all negative comments before I have a chance to fucking read them.
That's
my fucking
tough,
street
man.
sweeper.
I thought about letting people moderate my comment section, but I like seeing that shit because sometimes, like we talked about before, like maybe it is constructive, whether it was ignorant or not.
You can't be in an echo chamber. Like you can't.
Yeah, that's
only see the good shit.
Exactly.
Like you have to see the bad.
When I started getting more and more comments, the hardest thing was like, I get all of this super positive comments, but that one sticks on the back of my mind. And I'm like, fuck, man, what's up with that guy?
So, okay, sometimes I still get fucking like, oh, this motherfucker ball. There's one guy got me on Instagram, and I was like, my response like, you know what, dude, you completely win. You got the best of me because I'm fucking like, if I saw you right now, I'd want to punch you. Like, and I don't even know who the fuck you are over some stupid bullshit. They're like, I'm good, get away from that. John's daughter, she's like 21 now, but when she was like 19. They went to like a private Christian school, but there was one like Bible verse, and I'm not trying to get like all Jesus-y, and I didn't even think it was a Bible quote. I was like, this can't be Christian. Like it talks about how like none of us matter, we're not important, and I'm like, how is that like churchy? Like what? And so I start looking into more, and it's like, I look back in the grand scheme of things, yeah, like we're so tiny and speck in the grand scheme of things. So that's when I like see somebody's comment, I'm like, what the fuck ever, dude?
We were talking about this on a podcast with me and JF and Rhodes, who normally do it with me. We were talking about fucking space, and we're like, we're just bags of meat floating on a dying rock through space. Like, there's just nothing fucking matters.
And that comment pisses
But that
you
comment,
off.
though, fuck that guy, dude.
But that comment's gonna get me in an argument with every single one of my personal friends who love me.
The next 10 hours, it's gonna be fucking drilling a hole in the back of my head. You're like,
that's why I just started. If it's remotely at all, if it gets to me at all, I'll fucking just block them from my comment section. That way I never see anything they have to say after that.
But the couple things I did learn, like, I've talked this analogy with you before. I went to like a leadership seminar and they talked about this. When you take offense to things. And they broke it down. They were like, Roger, if somebody came into your room and into the room and was like, you're a big fat fucking pink elephant. You laugh, right? Okay, whatever. You don't take offense to it. But if somebody came in and said, hey man, you're kind of cocky, you're kind of arrogant, and at times you're really selfish, like, what the fuck's your problem? Like, he's like, when that hits you, you see the truth in it, and there's some truth there. Yeah. So it's something you might want to work on. And like, when you can spin things, when I can take things from a different perspective and realize, look, whatever your opinion is of me is honestly none of my fucking business. But what you're saying and how I feel about it, that tells me something about myself.
Yeah.
And that was huge for me. And that like you were talking about confrontation earlier today.
Yeah.
I was a cop for a long time. We were paid to be confrontational.
Yep.
And shit, from 21 to 26, I don't give a fuck how big you were, how small you were. If you did something that this department handguard, the manual, told us we needed to fucking enforce, I was all over it, man. Mm-hmm. And I didn't give a fuck. Like, I was fearless. And I got my head ringed a few times, which made me start training a lot more other things. But my point being is, now I realize you catch so many more flies with honey than vinegar. When I became a smooth talker in law enforcement, I took communication classes and learned how to talk to people and get to know people. Man, 12 guns off the street in 6 months on my own in patrol, 4 pounds of fucking methamphetamine. Like, I was just killing it. And it was like different tactics. It was like being an innovator in law enforcement, where we were doing things like, hey, we're hearing this works in this town over here. Let's explore it. Let's try it. We have the resources to do it. Like, I remember, you guys remember, like, OfferUp and Craigslist when all that shit was, like, huge, where people getting scammed? Yeah. So we had a chick got her house broken into, found the dude that stole her MacBook Pro and was selling it on Craigslist. So we decided to set up me as a buyer and go buy it back. He's like, yeah, dude, meet me at work. I'm at McDonald's, this and that. Next thing you know, it's like, I'm in McDonald's. You see all of us hopping the fucking counter at McDonald's, grabbing some dude and slamming him and taking this MacBook Pro. And that, that one, hey, let's hop on the internet, take an advertisement that is being posted. She says it's hers, matches the serial numbers, all matches. And she did, like, they don't turn off Find My iPhone. Mm-hmm. So we could tell, yep, it's in the McDonald's. It was all new stuff that we were trying out, and it worked, and it led to other things. And now we have units. Like, Metro has units that handle that. Part of their what's it called? I forget. They're detective units now, or they're PD patrol detectives. That's some of the stuff they handle now, which is dope. It's awesome. It's like another resource. Like, we were talking about social media. So, to me, like, forgot where we're going with that, but
that's how this goes. Do you get what? I'm curious. So Mike has Ventura Munitions, gun shop, ammo primarily, but you do everything. What kind of, like?
I feel like if you get shit on with comments, it's in person.
Yeah, no, it's
I want to hear the shit that you have to say.
It's phone calls and emails and shit, and so much. Like, the only ones that really piss me off are the ones that, like, if we fucked up, I get it. Like, if you're mad, completely understand. It's our bad. I am sorry about that. We will do whatever we can to rectify the situation. It's the ones that we didn't fuck up on, but people are mad at us because either they fucked up or they didn't know and shit like that. Look, this one, 4th of July, half the company was fucking off. So this guy calls, and
The store was closed, though, right?
No, it's the day before 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
Right, so it's Tuesday.
That was when we were there.
Yeah. So I get this call, and dude with his Tennessee accent calls up, and he sounds just like this old, really nice customer of ours. So he goes, hey, man, I've been trying to call all your guys' fucking lines. And I'm like, oh, dude, no, this is my fucking boy. I love this guy. And he's like, yeah, I can't get any of you fuckers on the phone. And I was like, oh, not my boy. Definitely not my boy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Like, he's like, I called your customer service, called your tech. I'm like, both of them are off. I'm sorry, it's 4th of July. Everyone's taking off holidays. How can I help you? Hey, I fucking put an order in on the 1st and got no emails from you, no track, nothing. I just want to know where my fucking ammo is. I'm like, completely understand. I'm sorry. Let me pull up your order. Is it your email address? And he's like, yeah, it's my fucking email address. I'm like, okay, cool. That's not required. But all right, I get it. It's been one
fucking Ralph. It's not coming up.
One day has elapsed in this conversation, by the way.
Right.
So one day, no confirmation from us, no nothing. Apparently, can't get us on the phone. And that is our bad because he had to call the store. It was like he had to hit talk to the Las Vegas store, press his number. Mm-hmm. So I go and like, I'm like, is your email address this? And I'm really fucking hoping that he spelled his email address wrong. And he's like, yeah, it's my fucking email address. And I'm like, all right. Have you checked your spam? He's like, have I checked my... Yeah, I checked my spam. And I'm like, all right, cool. I checked the logs. Like, there's no bounce backs on confirmation emails. Like,
he got
his fucking email. All right. And I'm like, all right. And he's like, I just want my fucking tracking number. Tell me it over the phone. And I'm like, no, I'll send you an email. He's like, I can't trust you guys to send me an email. I'm just like, motherfucker. Yeah, like, dude.
All right, here you go. Write down this 15-digit number.
I'm sitting there like, yeah, 1Z25 fucking black. I'm like, you got that? And I'm like, I'm gonna follow up with an email. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, well, I'm gonna follow up with a fucking email because I don't want you to come out of this with like, I had to call them and he had to dictate this. I'm like, no, dude, I'll email you. Just like,
dude.
But it's that type of stuff that like completely out of my hands, and this dude is mad and like
he's probably freaking out because he like, I'll get customers that do this shit. They'll message me on Instagram, on Facebook, and email, mind you, and I'm like, have him respond to 3 different messages and say you just wait. And he's like, dude, I messaged you 12 hours ago. Like, bro, most companies take 2 to 3 business days.
Yeah.
I was like, just give us a minute, Des will get to you. And he's like, you don't understand. Like, I bought this holster, and if it's not corrected, I don't have the money in my account to like redo it. Like, and I just want to respond back, if you are buying holsters when you don't have the money in your account to pay for fucking bills,
dude,
you're doing something wrong.
No. But and like I hate that this is a thing. But how many guys come in and buy guns and go, hold on,
I'm in your
and
store
pull
Tuesday.
out a fucking inch of cards and go, nope. Yeah, try that one. And like me sitting there like, I've got a business to run. I've got people to pay. I've got to keep this place open.
But what's worse? What's worse, doing that or insulting? It's like, fuck. I don't, it's like, okay.
No, yeah, I there's no way I'm gonna go, sir. Let me sit you down and have a life lesson. Maybe you don't need this. You're talking about this is your 3rd AR, like.
We're in your store Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we were in the handgun area. I was looking at. I looked at some of the 19Xs. I was looking at something else, and I was listening. I'm nosy. I'm listening to the kid next to me, and he's talking to the younger kid in your shop. The one who always wears the exposed.
Oh yeah, Anthony. Yeah.
Nice kid.
Hey, dog.
Yeah. So the guy he's helping, this kid he's helping, he's like, yeah, man. So like, what can I get for like $200? He's just like, honestly, man, probably nothing here. And so he's like, okay, well, he's like, can you just tell me the out the door price? So this kid Andy's having to like calculate sales tax and everything every single time. He's like, oh, it'd be this much out the door. He's like, oh, $275, that's not bad. And then he's just like, well, caliber. He's like, oh, I don't care about the caliber. And in my head, I'm just like,
dude, no, we get a lot of that phone call. Like, hey, what's the cheapest gun you have in stock that I can get right now? And like, how do you take that? How are you supposed to take that phone call?
Like, I would make up some shit. I'd be like, hey, man, because I do bullshit laws pass, we have to ask, when a customer says something like this, what's the gun used, what's going to be used for?
Yeah. Well, honestly, man, my biggest, dude, the biggest thing that I have a problem with is straw purchases. They're crazy.
What purchases?
Straw purchases.
Straw
purchases.
What is that?
So a straw purchase is when someone comes in and buys a gun for a prohibited person that cannot buy it for themselves and then gives it to them.
Oh, that's the real definition.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, well, is somebody underage prohibited?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's the statute of limitations on that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm
not the fucking law enforcement professional
so
here.
I'm not.
I'm sorry.
We're
That's
not,
my go-to whenever you ask me about laws. I'm like, I don't know.
We're
Was
not the
I a cop? I'm not the cop.
My mom had to buy my fucking TRP, my operator, my 1911.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't old enough.
Yes, but see, technically,
She's my mother.
she is, and like, honestly, I'm gonna throw this out. I don't really know what like inter-family, as far as I mean, she can buy that gun. She can buy that gun and give it to you.
Yeah, it was her gun. Yeah.
Oh no, that's completely fine.
It was blue card day, so she bought the gun. She's like, I remember her looking at me. She's like, "You're really gonna spend $2,100 on a gun?" I'm like, "Well, Mom, technically you are."
So here's my job.
I was like, I need it to go. I was only 20. I was going to police academy.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't buy it. I need it for the police academy. I don't know why they didn't figure out a loophole for this problem when kids are going to the academy.
Yeah.
So she had to buy it for me.
Well, and that's the thing. So like, the weird thing is, you can own a gun.
Yeah.
You can buy a gun. You can buy a gun at 18 from
Private
you.
money. Yep.
But you can't buy it from me.
Yeah, because federal regulation versus state regulation.
Exactly. So, like, but when a 100-pound female comes in looking for an AK pistol, You know, and it's my favorite thing fucking with like people that come in. Like I seriously had a girl who came in and she was like, "Hey, do you have a Draco?" And like,
why, you filming a rap video?
no. So like I'm sitting there at the counter and there's one right here, like right behind me, right above my head, and I'm like, "No,
fresh
we
out.
just sold out." She's like, "Oh, that's crazy. You had one yesterday," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Yeah, we sold it though." And she's like, "Oh, damn!" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe maybe another shop in town will have it."
She looks down your phone like, "Oh, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just texting my boyfriend who can't own this gun that they don't have anymore."
Dude, but it's like, and that shit happens all. It's like, and you get the call like, "Hey, do you guys have a like?" And it's like, legit, has no idea what it is.
Side
Hey,
note,
I
do need an AK pistol.
A Glock 19.
Yeah, I kind of do too. Now that we're talking about it, I think
God
I need one.
Damn it, I don't
I
carry
want a side folding AK pistol. And I'm not like our other friends who will show up, ask you to order shit, and then not show up until you don't have the funds. I'll show up with the money and buy it.
Panda Tactical got one and suppressed it. It was sick.
Yeah.
It was real sick.
Like one of the guys who taught me how to shoot, he carries like a messenger bag, and in it is a fucking side folding AK. He SBR'd it. And that's what he's carried on for years. And like this dude, like I remember when I bought I was a dumbass cop. I needed a gun. I needed a gun for the gym because I was at the gym working out, and some dude I thought was another cop recognized me and was like hitting me up. Then he ended up being a suspect. Got arrested.
Oh
and
shit!
I was like, "Yeah, motherfucker, watch your back." I'm like, "Jesus Christ!" And so I was like, "I need a gun. I can run me to the gym." So I wanted single stack 9, but I wanted a clip draw, but I wanted double single action because the trigger arm wasn't covered. So I put a fucking Kel-Tec PF9.
Oh Jesus! The days before taste.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And my buddy's like, "Don't fucking buy that gun. Don't fucking buy that gun." I was like, "I bought it." And so I showed up at the range with it, and surprisingly,
It worked. Surprisingly, it worked.
He was shooting a fucking 2x2 at 50 yards with it. Just putting through. He's like, "Just because I can shoot it, it's still a piece of shit."
Yeah.
I gotta do a video on one of the cheapest guns you can buy right now soon in the future, and I'm like thinking about how I'm gonna approach it.
So
Like you pay $200 for this gun.
Yeah.
My criteria is gonna be, can it run this whole time, shoot somewhat accurately, and not have a malfunction?
So question is it, does it have to be a center? Is it center fire?
Yeah, it's
Or-
center fire. It's
okay.
9mm.
Cheapest center fire.
Yep.
Cheapest.
So
9mm.
wait, do you already have it in mind?
I have it in my safe.
Oh,
at
Video
home.
title.
Is
9mm on the cheap.
Is it can it be shared?
I'll show you a picture of it. We talked
Okay.
about it on the last podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I'll just say it.
I think I
I'm
sent
just
you a
kidding.
picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
But that was that high dollar.
Yeah,
cheap gun.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
alright,
That C note.
Fair enough.
C note, dog.
Fair enough. I hate to
Am I
say
making a money rap Cadora?
I mean, if you
I
can,
saved some.
I gotta bring it here though.
But you gotta
He's got one in the shop. I could probably mold on.
you gotta
it.
match
Oh,
the
okay.
grain, dude. So like,
Dude,
when it goes in,
Oh my
fucking
God.
flawless.
I got
Flawless transition.
You guys can mill it, right?
Yeah, we can. We actually have one in the you saw it. We have one in the shop
it's
right
not
now.
real unless you do a real RMR though.
This,
Dude,
you know what?
I'll
though?
get
Hey, he's doing
350
a
Acabellas.
They heated a vortex. That's
Huh?
what that one in the shop is getting a vortex on it.
Shit. So I gotta send that to you like next week.
Okay.
Can you get me on the books?
Yeah.
All right.
Get you fucking right in.
I'll go buy another.
Hey, when
'Cause
you
that
leave,
one-
take that shotgun with you,
Which one?
and then tell me how much it is.
Which one?
Or tell Jesus to train me for holsters.
Which one?
The Remington 870.
What do you want to get done to it?
I want a mag pull stock put on it. I'm gonna go get a red switch out from pistol, and I want to do that sniper gray with the black. So all the furniture will be black.
Black sniper grade.
Yeah.
Body. Yeah. That's a good look.
Can you guys test shotguns in this shop or no?
Nah, we can pull some
I
strings.
don't know if I want. I mean, he'll go to the desert and test it.
So I haven't shot in a while. I sent it out to LAPD who redid some shit for me on it because when I moved to California and I tested for agencies out there, I had to bring my shotgun, and I'm all talking shit like, "Oh, it's from my own gear," and then like the extractor broke, so it wouldn't pull anything out. Yeah. So LAPD like refinished it, redid shit for me, but I haven't shot it since.
Okay. All right, we'll try it. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Are you really looking forward to that high point?
I
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, dude.
I
No joke.
like I've said, like I gotta change my expectations. Every video I go into, there's different expectations that I have for whatever I'm shooting,
Yeah.
and that's obviously low. But it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna make fun of it, but I'm gonna make fun out of the video. It's gonna be a fun video for sure.
Yeah. Just like the booth. Like the high point booth.
Okay, so
Yeah.
everybody talks. I want to see like you want to see like I want somebody to go to like a fucking Costa, a Haley, a fucking legitimate class in gear.
Yeah.
serious as fuck with that shit.
We were talking about that, like, and because I don't. Has anybody ever tried? I've never seen it. I've never seen that video. That would be a fucking good video.
I feel weird when I go to a class. This is gonna sound dumb, but you might kind of understand. I feel weird when I go to a class and I don't have my Glock with me. Like so Roger just molded a PO7 holster for me. If I were to go to a class and ran that, I would feel weird.
Right?
But
it's only because you don't have enough trigger time behind it.
well, no.
Yeah.
Are you talking about because people's expectations and like what?
No,
what
I
are
think
you-
he's talking about his confidence in running a Glock.
No, it's kind of both. Like, obviously, I'm confident with running a Glock, but if I shot the hell out of the CZ, like, I would still feel weird. Like, all the mags are on the ground. They all have orange followers because they're Glocks, and then there's a metal PO7 mag.
Bro, take your fucking magnet and just be like
CZP10C, all orange followers. You're good.
True, but like, you know what I mean? Like, when I see someone shooting a Smith & Wesson, which I fucking love now after shooting the 2.0 the other weekend, I'm definitely going to carry that.
For like 2 weeks, and then I was over it.
I shot the hell out of it. I shot that better than I shot my 19.
That Bear Solutions drill I did the other day, that's the fastest fucking I've ever shot in my life with that 19X. Stock to the bone.
It was good. It was fast.
13 rounds, transitions, and a reload in 4.86 seconds. 4.85 seconds.
Have you messed around with a Smith with an aftermarket trigger?
Yeah, an Apex.
We put one in Nick's gun in his fucking subcompact.
Did you put it in?
Yeah.
How was it?
He tried it and was like, "That's way too fucking light
Way
to
too
carry."
light.
But dude, like, it was dynamite.
But not
You
to
can
carry.
never carry it next to your junk. What's up?
2 years ago, I shot a demo for SHOT Show,
Mhm.
and I had like a custom Glock trigger, and then the Ghost Strike in it with it, the striker spring. First drill. All right, Roger, place one round at 15 yards. I draw out. I'm like, we just want one. Oh, gotcha. Do it again. It was firing like 6 rounds at a time. I'm all doing a reload, like. My other buddy, another guy I was shooting with Roger, I trained with. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "It's not supposed to do that."
I was at a booth it was either at NRA or SHOT Show. Very large company who kicked me out of their booth because I wasn't media, so fuck them, first of all, and picked up their trigger. Very large aftermarket Glock company.
Mm-hmm.
Make triggers, and I pulled the trigger, felt the reset. As soon as I let it out to where it should reset, fucking broke again. Like, not pulling on the trigger, letting it out, it broke again. And I hand it to Danny, Gun DMC, and I'm like, "Yo, check this out." Fucking pulls the trigger, racks it, lets it out, and it goes off again. He looks at me with like super wide eyes. He's like, "That's not supposed to do that." I'm like, "I know."
It's a binary trigger, bro.
Yeah, it's binary. Click, 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 click. So,
What does the company start with?
it starts with a Z.
That's funny because I also got a check
Oh,
from a
fuck
company
that,
that
dude.
starts with a Z today.
Yeah?
Yeah, randomly.
I saw you have some in the shop.
They spelled my
look
name
nice.
with a J.
With
Last name
Mike
with a J.
Gojak?
See?
Kojak.
And yeah, $3.
What?
So I got a check from ZevTech. And
No, yeah.
yeah.
Fuck it.
From a popular aftermarket Glock company.
Zev kicked me out of their booth. I don't know why. You guys are rude. But anyway.
And don't worry, guys, I won't cash it if anyone from ZevTech's listening, because I didn't earn
Well,
it.
fuck that. AT&T sent me a check. I'm gonna show you right now.
Oh, Doug, yo, I bet mine got more zeros on it. It's
Ah!
got 2 of them.
I don't know.
In the cent location.
I think Rod.
AT&T bought us lunch today.
Oh shit, dude! Mine got more zeros, homie. You just only got 1.
Roger got a check from AT&T for 7 cents.
So now, did they explain where this came from? Where was it? Did you overpay by 7 cents?
Clearly.
And how much was the postage that they got
Probably
this to
10
your
cents.
house?
Probably
I don't know.
10 cents.
I haven't been billed for it yet.
You're like, what's this fucking 40 cents for postage? The fuck is that on my bill? That's good, man. Will you please deposit this? I mean, you're gonna burn more than 7 cents in gas getting to the bank to deposit it.
Mobile
But I feel
deposit
like
it.
I feel like we could get people drunk on a live stream or on an Instagram live,
You would do a giveaway?
and I would be able to auction that off for more than it's worth with my signature on it.
Probably. You gotta cross out your address and shit. Oh man.
But yeah, no, but okay. But funny thing, ZevTech, I've never bought anything from them.
I haven't either. And
I've
I
sent
won't.
two things that may or may not have been broken for to get fixed.
It's a binary trigger.
It's true. Yeah, one of them was a trigger. The safety fell out,
Nice.
which I mean makes it better because you don't.
Makes
I'm
it
all
way
about no
better.
safeties, dude. No safeties. Okay.
My finger is my safety.
there you go, baby.
Calm down, Eric Bonner.
But it's funny, like, so the memo was clearing out old credit memos. So I don't know what kind of system they run, but I've sent in 2 repairs to them, which I paid nothing. They did whatever they did internally, and they sent me $3 back. So I'm just curious how many other rando fucking checks went out to people for
I feel like
sub $5 increments.
I wonder if you could get away with sending it back going, hey guys, we had talked about this. The check was supposed to be $300, not $3.
You guys missed a couple.
Clearly, you missed the decimal point. What do? They send you a $300 check. Cash the fuck out of it.
Well, no, do you do?
Haha, just kidding.
Do you
If
do
I
one of
ever send
those
you a
like
check, it's
little,
the right amount.
like you
Yeah.
press the like you dot the period and then you move it over, you put a little arrow. Guys, I fixed it for you, Bank of America.
Ugh. Alright, guys. That's where we're going to end the podcast. Hopefully the audio was alright. Can't really tell because we're just sitting around on the couch. Guys being dudes, you know?
Just guys being dudes.
If you guys want to check out my vlog, because I'm doing a shameless plug right now, just search Roger, R-O-G-E-R, Barrera. B as in boy, A as in Adam, R-R, E as in easy, R-A. Roger Barrera. Search that.
Jesus Christ, that was a mouthful.
If you're
You gotta find a better way to do that, bro.
If you're listening to this on YouTube, I will leave it as the first link in the description, but you probably already saw it because you watch my videos.
All right, so if you want to follow me,
you can try this.
that's Ventura Munitions. V is in ventriloquist. E is in equestrian. N is in not going to do this anymore.
Ventura Munitions on Instagram.
Okay, if I say it like this, Roger common spelling, Barrera, B-A-R-R-E-R-A, you're not going to get that. It's too quick.
Fuck, well then don't do it so quick.
B-A-R-R-E-R-A.
Jesus, you're not trying to beat no speed records. Just fucking say it.
Did you not see me drawing for an hour?
This is true. Speed on my mind. Speaking
Hello,
of which,
darkness, my old friend.
that's good.
Bye.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.